Hello, I'm Boyd Fowler. I'm the president at Olympia Wellness Foundation. I'm also the Chief Technology Officer at OmniVision Technologies in Santa Clara, California. I received my master's degree and PhD from Stanford University in electrical engineering. I've always been active in sports, playing many sports when I was a boy, and today I'm still active in wrestling, in judo, as well as obstacle course racing. I believe that health of mind and body always go together. If you want a healthy mind, you need a healthy body. If you want a healthy body, you need to have a healthy mind. At Olympia Wellness Foundation, our goals are to help develop youth and to develop their mind as well as their body. This is a community-based organization where we try to bring the community together to help children achieve their highest potential in society. We do that by teaching them not only sports, but also many, many different life skills, including things like finance, helping them with things like taxes, mortgage, as well as checking, many other financial things to help them really be able to achieve their goals. Now, although we think locally in developing our community, we also try to act globally. And to do this, we record things and put them on YouTube so that people all over the world can benefit from the development and from the teaching that we have in many different things, including, for example, in wrestling and also in financial development for the children. So one of the key things that we focus on are developing educational programs so that people can learn how to develop their skills so that they can be successful in society. And this is one of the key things that we look at the Olympia Wellness Foundation. And to do that, we try to bring our community together, bring together the people that we have here, and bring all of their skills. And many people here are coaches in different areas. They may also be educators in other areas. And as we bring them together, our goal is to have them teach people how to do things that maybe they haven't learned either in school or in their local communities. A story I often tell to the engineers that I work with every day is a story I call Rock Soup. And in this story, there's a traveling salesman, and he goes from town to town. And during this time, he brings a very large metal pot with him. And when he gets to town, he goes to the center of town, and he sets up the pot. He puts some wood underneath it, he starts a fire, he fills it with water, and he throws a couple rocks in. And always while he's doing this, the different villagers are walking by, and they're asking questions. They're saying, well, what are you doing? And he says, well, I'm making rock soup. And they say, well, is rock soup good? What does it taste like? He says, well, if you add something to the soup, I'll let you taste it tonight. And so some people, they're interested and they throw a couple carrots in, or maybe someone throws a potato in, or a piece of chicken, or something. And so people throw different things in during the day. And of course, the traveling salesman has a few spices. He throws in some salt and pepper and other things. And he also is the orchestrator of the whole thing. If someone comes by and says they want to throw in, this or that, sometimes he says, well, maybe not that today. But he basically takes things from all the villagers. And at the end of the day, he produces this wonderful soup. And, all the people come back at the end of the day that have wanted to taste the soup and have put things in there. And they come back and they taste it. And he essentially feeds the entire village. And he becomes really kind of the conductor of the soup, is really a way to think about it. And he gets to feed himself, but he also feeds the entire community as he does this. And the reason I tell this story, and I think the thing that's very important about it, is that it takes a village. It takes many different people to build something great. To create a great soup, it takes many people in this story. But for most things, it requires a village of people with different skills. People who have skills in sports, people who have skills in education, people who have skills in many different areas. Our goal at Olympia Wellness Foundation is to bring people in the community together and bring their unique ingredients, their unique skills together in such a way that it enables us to help the youth of our community as well as the community of the world. And so I tell the story because I think it's an important one for people to understand in terms of the mindset that we have at Olympia Wellness Foundation. At Olympia Wellness Foundation, one of our key focuses is on wrestling. We believe that wrestling is a fundamental sport. It's one of the original sports. And it helps people develop not only their body, but also their mind. And one of the very important things about wrestling is that it is quite an intense sport. And so while you're doing it, you actually don't think about other things. It's something that actually helps you reduce your stress. You may not imagine it if you're watching Olympic wrestling, but when you're actually on the mat yourself, your focus is so much on the sport itself. You're focused on your body. You're focused on what you're doing. You're focused on your opponent. This allows you to completely block out everything else. It allows you to reduce your stress from your home life or from your work or from anything else. And so we believe not only wrestling helps you build your body, as I said, as well as build your mind, because it takes a very strong mind to be able to compete in wrestling, but also while you're on the mat, it's an incredibly relaxing sport. And it may not seem that way, but it actually is. And we believe this is a fundamental sport for helping develop people and helping to reduce stress for many people in society. Our goal at Olympia Wellness Foundation is to help develop both the minds and bodies of the youth in our community. And we believe that through this, they can develop their fullest potential in society. Some of the ways we do this is through wrestling, also through developing knowledge of how they deal with finances and other things in the community. We believe that it's very important for youth to develop both of these skills. If you're interested, follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, as well as on YouTube. Please also leave your comments. We want you to help us build a better rock soup. Thank you very much.